And I'm about to do the purse so sweet. The homie Pico, man. It's DJ Pat, Mr. Follow the Chick.
About to smoke a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's HighThougtsTV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Follow the Chick, where did that come from? You know, a lot of people, I feel like they don't know, but you done put some groundwork in around this motherfucking city too, aside from DJing, just as far as being a well-versed influencer with, you know, conversing, having people on your platform that goddamn have a name for themselves as well as having one for your own self. And, you know, you one of the youngest strip club owners too. We're going to get into that later. So let's talk about the Follow the Chick. Where did that start?
DJing, like when I first started strip club DJing, they was giving me only the nights that nobody else wanted, or the nights that wasn't popping. So like say back in the day, if a girl worked at Dreams, she didn't work at what other club? She didn't work at Fetish, or she didn't work at High Rollers. She worked at Dreams. Like she was hired at that club. Like girls had to work at that club, and that was it. They didn't get to go. Okay, well when the night was popping, if a Wednesday night was popping, I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna go back to my home club. It wasn't like that. Like if a dancer worked at one club, that's the only club you was gonna catch her at. She didn't get hired at 4 or 5 different clubs. But I was hired at, you know, at a spot, but I got the bullshit night. So I had to make something out of the bullshit night. So what I used to do was go to the clubs that was popping and get the girls to come. Like I probably, you know, started that type of vibe where the girls could be able to go from here to there. And that's where it came from. Like shit, bitch, like follow the chick. Like the money over here tonight. You need to come over here. And you know, I had friends that was spending money, and you know, I had the dancers that was, you know, maybe I had a few dancers that came from Dreams. A few dancers came from, at the time, High Rollers was open. We had a place on the east side called High 10. It was a place on the north side called Crazy Horse. And shit, it just all, you know, I was working 7 days a week, but I was at a different venue, a different club every day. So that's where that Follow the Chick come from.
Okay, so talk, as being like an up-and-coming DJ in that time, you know, Houston, we famous for our nightlife. How do you get into the mix of becoming a strip club DJ, and do you feel like that's where, you know, like you said, you were doing parties and things before, but do you feel like the strip club is what kind of like solidifies you into what you were trying to do within the culture?
It made me money. It made the most money at the time. Like I wanted to have the image of the like at that time, regular DJs probably was the most highest paid regular DJ was $500 to $700 a night. That was the top. Like Mr. Rogers and High C and Kiati, who else was popping at the time? Like them guys was the biggest DJs we had in the city as far as in our market. They was only getting $700 to $500. But I was a young nobody DJ, and I could make me $1,000 a night. So without a name, like without a brand, without, you know, who I am today, this was back then. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it just made more money than just DJing for 4 hours, and you know what I'm saying. But it more to it. You had to have a skill to it, but it just made more money. Even all of them guys, except I don't think Mr. Rogers ever really just dealt with strip clubs, but High C, he started off in the strip clubs also. But the money at that time was, for me, was in the strip club. But I always wanted the image of like rocking thousands of people, you know what I'm saying? But that never was my angle at the time. I just was going for the paper.